I don't know if you guys saw it. I did a video on side.
With a damn remote.
With a slug.
I went live early.
It's a subsonic 1093, so just under 1,190 feet per second.
There we go.
It shoots like a.
What's up, guys?
This is Andrew Smarsek with Combat Art Training.
Can you share the video? Grab this charger. It'd be easier to grab if it wasn't covered in beans. I am not covered in beans. You're the bean monster.
Baby, she thinks this is so interesting.
I know. Who we got in here? You guys need to comment. Otherwise, it's just me talking to a picture or a video of myself live, which it feels terrible.
What is the topic of this live stream?
The topic is we are having a sale. But I need some fucking comments before I start talking about the damn sale.
Wait, you're having a sale?
Yeah, I talked to you about it earlier.
Oh.
Late night at work, driving home now. I might catch the end of your live stream. Yeah, man, drive safe. Max, what's up? Max said comment. Thank you. Someone got the picture. Anyways, the sale is super simple. These flashlight thingies, we're going to put them on the site tonight. But what we're doing is everyone, for every $50 you spend, you will get 2 of these, okay? For every $50 you spend, you will get 2 of these shock cord adapters, okay? They work on your tactician, they work on the power tax, and they work on the stiletto. Now, if you put it on and like say with the stiletto is very smooth, and it can, if you're using it like this, it can work itself back when you hit the button. Sorry if I just flashed you like that. Put a little bit of E6000 glue underneath it, and it'll be fine. If you don't want to get the glue on the light, put a little bit of electrical tape underneath it. We found doing that when I went to take the thing off of it, I had to like really rip it off. So yeah, for every $50 you spend with any order for the next week, you'll get 2 of these. That includes classes. Max, don't worry about it. I'm going to bring you some. Max, I was catching up on your videos, by the way. Shit, I didn't even look at my phone. I was supposed to get a call from Magnet. Sweet. I was just going to say I need 2 of those at least. Yeah, I got you, man. I'm going to bring a bunch because I figure everyone else there is gonna want them, especially if they got stilettos. Yeah, I've been playing with the sizes and shit, but if I keep it this one size, it fits with all of them. And like I said, if it's like loose, like on this one, what I did is I kind of made just a little bit, put a little buffer of electrical tape. Oh my God, baby. You need to stop doing this on the live streams. Yeah, that or just a little bit E6000 glue, and it is fine. Did you guys like the firearm safety video series I started? I got one more recorded that's going up tomorrow. Just tired of the cringe and just want to encourage people to master the firearm safety rules. Robert, shout out from Bushnell. What's up, man?
That's close.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, is Robert the one that just took your class?
Yep. Yeah, I think so. No, this is Robert Whitfield. The Robert that just trained with us this past weekend has a different last name. I don't think it's the same Robert.
Well, Bushnell's close.
Yeah. I think I remember talking to him another time. He wants to come to class. I talked to you, right, Robert? Be back in a bit. Need to get little monster to sleep. Not enough videos on the basics, man. Yeah. And it the fucked up thing is, I'm taking a basic thing and making it complex. I don't know. I think that's kind of what the firearm safety rules are. Is a simplified version of all the complicated shit, right? A lot of it is. Robert said, "Yeah, gotta set it up soon." Yeah, man. There's the schedule's up for the next month, and soon I'm gonna be adding more dates. I always advise everyone to carry pistol 1 first. That would be the ideal one to take. If you've done like fighting pistol at like tactical response or something comparable to that, something where it is a gunfight oriented pistol class, then you could jump into Rifleman 1. But otherwise, I always just say take care of pistol 1 first. It's the gun you carry every day. And also, as far as the skills part, if you're good at shooting a pistol, you're going to be a lot better at shooting everything else. Pistol's the hardest thing to shoot. You have to really dial in on the fundamentals there. Something on that, talking about the basics and how we kind of dig into it a lot. People will talk about as far as fundamentals like sight alignment, sight picture, sight focus, trigger control, follow through, and then grip, stance, breathing, and people get into like eye dominance and shit. Baby, stop. God damn. But the simple thing is keep your sights on the target while you press the trigger. If you just do that, that's how we hit the target. And literally, sometimes I just tell a student that if they're having a lot of misses, I just tell them that, and then they do fine. Or it'll just be remind them, use the wall of the trigger on their pistol, and they'll do fine. Let's see. I need to share this video out, get some more people going. Yeah, baby has not been happy the past few days. She is teething like crazy. Let's see. What else is new? I got an email I want to look at. Got a class this weekend from Reston Train Group doing basic red dot pistol up in St. Augustine, the Ancient City Range. That class is closed out, so no one else is going to be able to make it, but pretty excited about that. It's a 16-hour class. We'll be doing low light stuff, which I'm very excited for that. 16 hours and 1,000 rounds. So that is going to be pretty sweet. And I always think, man, I put my students through a lot with the 8-hour course. Like, it's a hard, long day. Like carry pistol 1. It's a long day. You put in a lot of work. 16 hours, man. I can't wait to see what that's like. I mean, it'll probably have pretty frequent breaks and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Who all we got in here? I see 5 people watching, and I have 3 people who have commented. You guys got to comment something. You got any questions? Oh, one thing I want to know is as far as the firearm safety rules and people make believe rules, what are some of the make believe ones or the myths that I should talk about? I got one going up tomorrow that's talking about when people say you need to keep your gun aimed at the target while you do your reload or while you clear a malfunction or something. Yeah, my baby is not happy. Mm-hmm. Kyle, what's up, man? Hey, you got live stream this week? Yeah, thanks for joining us. Hey, let people know these shot cord adapters for the flashlights. Anyone who orders through the website for the next week, they'll get 2 of these for free for every $50 they spend. That includes with training classes. Simple thing, it can go on a tactician or a power tack or a stiletto. Okay. Lewis at Tactical Response is really excited about this for a stiletto. And if it's if when you go to use it like this, if it shifts back on you, just put a little bit of E6000 glue underneath it. On the power tacks, I'll say their knurling is so aggressive, it doesn't do that at all. And this is something you can make yourself. Just buy some shot cord. I've seen guys will duct tape around shot cord. Another popular one is to use like a O-ring with a key ring on the O-ring, and let's put that around. I know I think Don Edwards is doing that. But I'm a fan of the shot cord. I'm going to do a video on different techniques with it too. Oh, I wish Ashley was here. The baby's not happy though. She made the best fucking roast this last night, or just now. I mean, man, no one's commenting anything.
I'm gonna make a fake YouTube account.
Yeah, and just comment, just talk shit.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should just have someone get on here just to talk shit.
Yeah. I'll be the person.
I wish
say.
frickin' Wes would come over here to do one of these one night. Let's see. Oh, did Carry Pistol 2 this past weekend. That was awesome. Doing it as a longer class now made a big difference. Carry Pistol 2 is where we begin with buddy aid with tourniquet drills, and then we get we go into some cadence firing, and it's literally to get you working the trigger a little bit faster. And sometimes people who are anticipating a lot, they just need to shoot a little bit faster. But get into that, and then speed and precision drill, or speed and accuracy drill. I forget what I called it on the video I made about it. What are you eating?
Oatmeal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Stop.
But yeah, it's a much heavier on skills. There's some cool tactics in there, especially unconventional uses of cover. Some interesting, cool stuff we do with that, and I'll probably do some videos on it. But yeah, that class went awesome. I had a lot of fun doing Carry Pistol 2. I think right now that's like the funnest class. All right. Do I know the difference between the Gen 1 and Gen 2 Omni tourniquet? No, I'm not real sure. And that also, side note on that too, I have an Omni that we've been using one Omni in class, showing everyone it and having them try it. It's been going real well. Everyone gets it very easily. Like I think they get that one applied easier than any of the others. The only thing you have to watch for is if it gets harder to do the ratchet. So they think it's tight, but no, you still got to give it a couple more when it's like you actually have to force it. Because the first several, there's no resistance. And then it's like a couple that have resistance, they need to keep going generally. Sometimes because they're putting on someone else, they'll think, oh, it's good because they feel the resistance. But everyone has loved that tourniquet in class so far. We need to do a video just on the Omni. Hi, baby. You happy? You just wanted a spoon? That's why you're so pissed off you didn't have a spoon?
Yeah.
Baby, I love you.
She's making me tired.
Yeah, just don't piss off now. We actually had fun earlier. Oh, no shit. Okay, so Kyle just said, yeah, I love my Omni tourniquet. I ordered a Gen 1 on Amazon for $20, and the paperwork with it said Gen 2. I wonder,
Didn't that happen to you?
well, okay, so when I ordered it, I believe I ordered Gen 2, but they were on sale for $20. But the confusing thing is they sent me a thing. I think they said, hey, because you're military, which
We're upgrading you or something.
yeah, but I don't ever mentioning being a veteran or anything like that. So,
I don't know.
but yeah, I don't know. It was confusing. I think I got the Gen 2s though. I could actually, I'm just go grab one. I'm comfortable keeping those for real use now, anyways.
Well, I guess I'll talk. Baby, come back. I don't have anything to say.
You just be your awkward self.
That's what I'm doing.
So, funny story. Ashley will do it to fuck with me now. But I was on a date with her and I put my arm like this, and she put her arm like that. I was like, "What are you doing?"
I was supposed to do the same thing back.
Let's see. I don't think there's a thing in here with it. Let me just read it. Yeah, it doesn't say which version this is. It's not funny. It's weird.
It's so funny because I thought it was so weird because I was like, this is a weird thing to do. Just locking elbows.
But yeah, Omni tourniquet, guys. Fucking phenomenal tourniquet. Another thing too, I'm gonna make pouches for these. Like I'm going to. Now, I have a question: is if you had a pouch for this, would you want it to have like a small tear off medical thing below it too? So maybe like a piece of material comes here, lid velcros onto that, right? And then a small tear off pouch right here, or even just a pouch right here that's not tear off that you could put extra stuff in too, like gloves, combat gauze, and chest seal, decompression needle, NPA, stuff like that. Something just about that big, like for a like a miniature IFAC attached to the tourniquet, or even just a small stuff it pouch. By the way, funniest thing I've ever seen. I wonder, can I share? Let's see with this message. No. Okay. I wonder, I don't have access to this feature. Why the fuck not?
How?
I'm going to pull it up on my phone. One of my students, he's my friend, Chris, got a Hawaiian shirt made. And it was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Let me just pull it up like this. So he got it, and it has my face printed all over it. I didn't even notice it at first when he was wearing it. So then Trey put it on, and he walked up, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, my word, baby. Let's see. Kyle said, I think a mini IFAC pouch would be sweet on the Omni. Okay, right on. Yeah. Okay, so I got to finish. Finish those mag pouches I want to do, and then I think Kayla's EDC backpack won't be that hard. I got to finish that too. And then I think we do the Omni pouch, which I think we'll do the same attachment system So you can mount it horizontally or vertically on your belt or attach it to Molly. Little baby. You getting pissed off again?
She's just mad all the time lately.
But yeah, so taking Reston's class this Friday, or no, excuse me, Saturday. Do you guys have any questions for him? I'm going to see if I can do an interview with him while I'm there too. Jared Reston. Let's see. And more people, Kyle, I appreciate your comments, but more people need to comment too. If you're driving, just drive. But if you're not, you need to be commenting so we have stuff to talk about. But while we're talking about tourniquets, so the tourniquets I like the Omni. I like the Recon, even though you can't get any more. Although there was, it's funny, the Recon's kind of a knockoff of the North American Rescue Cat, which I like that one too. The newest ones, that is. But I like the Recon more. And then I saw, I think it was called Rhino Rescue or Rhino Medical. And they made a copy of the damn of the Recon. And then I like the Rapid Medical Tourniquet or RATS Tourniquet a lot. They do work. And then the TK4 is okay. I don't really like it, but it will work. Kyle said, yeah, I plan on buying 3 mag pouches and Kayla's EDC backpack. Okay, right on. Okay, I need to get that done soon then. What movie is the image from the title screen? Looks cool. That is Escape from New York. I kind of like this theme where I put up a favorite movie picture for the thumbnail. But yeah, Escape from New York, Snake Plissken. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite characters. And also, I kind of wish I wore an eye patch just because of him. She happier?
Yeah. Freaking nightmare.
Okay, guys, what are some gun safety myths that I need to make videos on?
Okay, I have one. The one guy that when you helped out with that one class that looked down into his barrel in the middle of the class, and I was like, "Hey, don't do that." And he's like, "I'm cleaning it. Shut up, dumb girl."
Yeah, it's funny because I tell people, I'm like, I put out barrels in my class. One barrel on this side, one barrel on this side. It's not all the way at the end of the range, but it's like the tables are back here. And about 10 yards out, there's some barrels, right? I say, if you got fuck with your guns, go in front of the barrels. Don't touch your guns back at the tables. That's where dumb shit happens, and you develop bad habits, like popping the magazine out in your holster, or people pull it out to get it loaded again, and they don't realize because they're trying to like do this and shit. They're flagging people. So. Anyways, there was a guy in a class, not my company's class, but another one I was helping, and he just randomly walked off the line, went back, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't know why, but all right. And then he's back at the tables, and he is like looking like this. As he's trying to lube his gun, Ashley goes, "Hey, stop pointing that at yourself." He goes, "Oh, it's okay. I'm just oiling it."
But the way he said it was like, "Shut up, woman."
Yeah. Shut up, dumb girl.
So
And,
he left.
yeah.
He left the class right after.
Yeah, and he left. Good. Thank God. Never saw him again either. I wonder why. Sorry, dude. If you do that, you're just trying to make Darwin smile. You knock it off. Another funny one. I would always see, like when I worked at a gun store, would be husband and wife, right? Wife doesn't want to be there. Okay. Husband doesn't actually know what he's doing. So they want to look at guns. Husband doesn't know what he's doing. Hands it to wife who doesn't care. Wife kind of almost points it, like a foot away from me, right? And I'm expecting this. I don't freak out at them. I just go, yeah, you don't know what you're doing. It's like, hey, yeah, just keep it pointed that way, please, But husband's like, oh, takes it and then instantly flags his friend with it. Always what it would be. All right. What's up, Rich? Ticket office for this movie does not offer senior citizens discount. That's fucked. But what movie are you seeing? By the way, so there's a couple of meme pages I started following on Instagram, but they keep doing memes on what's that guy's name? Jake Gyllenhaal and freaking what is it? American Psycho. I don't offer senior citizens discount. Oh, come on. I'll make sure you get a refund. As James would say. But there's a Jake Gyllenhaal movie, Nightcrawler on Netflix, that if you want to watch a movie about a crazy guy, if you like those, like American Psycho and stuff like that, you should watch that. It's pretty great. Those meme pages have been memeing him like crazy. Rich, I'm looking forward to seeing you in North Carolina, man. Oh, yeah. Anyone that doesn't know, I'm going to go do role-playing in North Carolina for Prepared Patriots Force on Force class. Good job keeping her not screaming. I appreciate it.
I'm only dragging myself around the floor.
Ashley's job is to keep a baby happy.
Yeah. I'm a slave to the baby.
Wait, make her happy again, quick.
Come on.
All right, there you go. Max is back. What's up, man? Richard, I put in a request for a friend for some special European imported beer that weekend. Oh, right on. What is it? Is it German or? I remember when we got back from Afghanistan and we were in Manas and Kyrgyzstan, we all drank number 9 is what it was called because it was 9% alcohol. They limit us to 3 beers. So we tried starving ourselves and then, which is what we'd always do when there's a beer limit. Like, yeah, you can drink, but it's 3 beers. So we'd always starve ourselves and then fucking, and then try to drink them as fast as we could. And those ones actually, it worked with it. Not all of them did that work with. Max, we are going to teach some people's NNC. That's right. I'm looking forward to that, man. I love the role playing. It's such a great experience. Now, if you don't have it, shit, I gotta buy myself one. But there's another mask. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'll go grab it.
Dodge the baby.
Dodge the baby.
Dodge the baby.
Dodge the baby. With this mask right here. This is Casey's. But get this mask because you breathe a lot easier in it. Now, if you think you're going to be falling over and shit, maybe you should have the other one because it can fall off easier. But this mask is awesome. Just alone because you can breathe better. So, like, whenever I put on the mask, it was like, I thought it was just me getting nervous. But then I realized, too, just wearing a mask when we're not even doing anything exciting, it increases my heart rate because I can't fucking breathe in it. But this one is a lot better. So I don't know what it's called. But the ones that look like that, buy that shit. It'll be a variety of beer, Rich. Okay, right on. Max's Path. Hey, had another successful camping trip with the fanny pack, and I used the backpack doing style. Right on, man. That's awesome. I'm glad it works well for that, man. Or doing sling. Oh, sling style. Oh, okay, so like crossbody. Right on. Rich, everybody all at once. Post get in my belly, baby, in a Scotch accent. Fuck, where did you find that one? I think you bought it on Amazon. Oh yeah. So also, Max, I know we're talking about like a home defense type rig last live stream. I made one of the picture I was showing you. It looks cool. It didn't work well, but it looks cool. The thing I can say that I like about it is that I was able to sew it together. Like this is the first attempt, so I can put something on paper and then sew it pretty fast. But really, I was thinking about, I'm like, am I complicating something simple? And what I want to do now is I want to do a video on the fanny pack where I just explain keeping it in a home defense type setup. Whenever you're not using it for like hiking or something. Let's see. Max said would also work well around the waist. Is it just me? I think. Yeah, it could work on the waist, but then I'm like, why not just use have a war belt set up or like a padded war belt for that, So that's where I'm thinking like the fanny pack's actually pretty good. You got your medical, you keep your pistol on there, a rifle mag, and put the phone next to it. Probably just put the phone in deeper so you're not likely to grab that instead of your AR-15 mag. But yeah, this was first attempt. I was playing with the shock cord in here. Just an idea to see if it would work. I would do it differently. But yeah, so it'd be a flip out medical thing, and then rifle mag, pistol mag, and this was set up for phone and flashlight. But you could also just go rifle mag, pistol mag, phone, flashlight on the other side, and then a behind thing, kangaroo style pocket right there. But yeah, it was just an idea. A tourniquet on top, It didn't. I didn't like the way it turned out though when I trying to use it. But yeah, I still do want to come out with a perfect bandolier. Let's see, Kyle Boohers just said, for home defense, I have a simple battle belt I can just throw on IFAK, tourniquet, flashlight, and extra AR mag. Yeah, exactly. So and the idea with this, and this would have ended up costing too much, but it would be something that you just throw on as a bandolier and go, and also something to keep in your vehicle to just throw on and go. The funny thing is too, I drew out like how I could set up that same stuff on a chest rig, and then I found out T-Rex Arms already makes one. So check out that one. I don't remember what it's called, but they do already make one. But I might make like a satchel bag or something. But I am just gonna do a video on setting up your fanny pack for that. It was like I had one of my students posted in our alumni group asking about how to keep a gun next to the door. Now, first of all, just carry a gun everywhere, right? But if you did, for whatever your reason is, need a gun next to the door, fanny pack might be good for that too. Just hanging on a coat rack with your gun in it, and then like Ashley was saying, she like always goes out whenever she has to get the mail or something. She just throws that on real quick, or go and taking the baby
walks.
Taking the baby for a walk, or going to Walmart. Especially for ladies, because like you don't think about putting on the belt.
I don't want to wear jeans just to go
Yeah.
with a baby on a walk.
But also, it's like consider the fact that like I carry 2 tourniquets, combat gauze. I'm gonna add gloves to it, but really, it's pretty much for me and my my immediate priorities. If I'm with my vehicle, I've got a full medical bag in there, but I need to add gloves to it. But yeah, 2 tourniquets, combat gauze, 2 flashlights, 2 guns, 3 knives. It's a lot of shit. So having the fanny pack, especially for her, is a lifesaver because it's like all the shit's right there. Until I go, let me see your flashlight.
Yeah. Or here's your Christmas present. Oh, I got an ankle holster. Sorry.
Do you want to use it, or do you like?
I'm fine right now.
Okay.
I've been using my fanny pack. I don't like wearing jeans.
The Ready Rig, I have a video on it. Yeah, but no, the Ready Rig is cool, but there's another one that it's like this big, and it's like rifle mag, pistol mag, and medical thing in between. It's like $70, and it's just got a strap around the neck and one you clip on right here. That thing looks good to go because like literally, shit, I might even have I drew out, yeah. I was playing with the idea, and I drew out something similar, right? Or that, or no, it was kind of like this. And then I was like, let me just go Google and see what else other one else has made. And it was basically fucking this, just with a different set of straps. So I was like, all right, Max said, check out Prepared Patriots video on how to stage gloves. And I have some of the gloves with me that I use. They are the best in my opinion. Okay, right on. What types of gloves do you use? Because when we were doing carry pistol 2, we do buddy aid drills, first responder. Like you have to put a tourniquet on someone if you choose to. Loved one, you have to. But anyways, putting gloves on in the beginning, we're using the mechanics. I think they're 5mm and they're blue. But the first set tore. So I'm like, ooh, fuck. He said glove works 8mm. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Also, have you ever tried the Harbor Freight gloves? Because theirs are ridiculously cheap and they have 7mm. They're black, but they're ridiculously cheap. So if you needed to have like a bunch, a bunch just fucking for the end of the world or whatever. Drew said, hey dudes, what's up, man? Max said, anything less than 8mm tears. Yeah. Okay. So what were the ones that were in the what do you call it? The ventilated operator kit. I thought those were 5mm. But yeah, the mechanics ones tore. I was really disappointed with that. I figured those would be good. Like I bought name brand and everything. We're talking about gloves. What are you talking about? Medical gloves keeps you from getting AIDS. Drew said you guys are talking over my head. Gotta go. They're possibly 5 or 6. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So anyone watching doesn't get it. Thick medical gloves that won't tear, so that if you apply aid to someone else, you don't get a bloodborne pathogen. You don't get sick. You don't get AIDS or something crazy. Okay. Before you apply aid to someone else, you should wear gloves. That's what we're talking about. Nitrile, right? Unless Max is going to suggest something else. And I know he nerds out heavily on this, but nitrile gloves, some people are allergic to latex, so nitrile is good to go. Black, you won't see blood on your hands necessarily. So if you're like searching for blood and you need to keep your head up, you want something where you can see the blood on your gloves. I was working in those gloves for almost 2 months at the height of COVID, doing gas connections and electrical connections. They did not tear. Nitrile for sure. Okay, right on. And then Max, you know if we're gonna do shooting at all while we're at Prepared Patriot? Or were you planning to at all? You can get them on Amazon for about $15 to $20 for 100 gloves. Oh, okay, right on. That's a pretty good deal. Okay, we are shooting. Sweet. I've been fucking loving the red dot pistol. The precision on it is awesome. It's surgical. Like, you know when you're like, you're trying to be like, all right, let me just make sure I see that sight correctly, right where it needs to be, and let me just make sure alignment looks good. You know, with the red dot, you just don't really go through that. You just see the dot where it's at, right? So what I'm talking about is when you're trying to do headshots, like right between the eyes at the top of the nose, the red dot makes it so fucking easy. Like inside 15 yards, it feels like no big deal. Max said, dude, I have 7 videos planned. Right on. I'm looking forward to that. I got to start planning some videos too. Are you bringing out your SPR? And since no one else said any, Max, and you can just do your own video. I don't care. Or even say the same shit that's in mine. I don't care. But as far as fake firearm safety rules, what should I do a video on with that? We're going to be playing with everything. Right on. Do you want to handle that?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you're just getting a diaper. Okay.
Yeah, I figured out why she's so mad.
Oh, she shit herself.
For like the 5th time today.
Jesus Christ, Scarlett.
But I look.
Your mom doesn't poop. Why are you having problems? Max said, LOL, just tear apart the standard NRA range instructions. Yeah. Funny thing with the NRA, with their firearm safety rules. Now, if you dig into the book a little bit more, you'll find more, but it's, I think they have like handle every gun is for load. Never let your muzzle cross anything you not intend to destroy, and then keep your guns unloaded until ready for use. So, you know, the unloaded thing again, that's more a personal decision, but unloaded guns don't make you safer. Okay. There can be considerations for like who has access to them. But really we should only have to worry about children with that and criminals. Like if you have friends that are too dumb to be around a loaded gun and not do something bad, like you can't trust them with that, you shouldn't be friends with them. Okay. But the thing with the NRA ones is it doesn't talk about keeping your finger off the trigger. In the Marine Corps, they said treat every weapon as if you're loaded. Never point your weapon at anything not intended to shoot. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're sighted on the target and made the decision to fire. And then it was keep your weapon on safe until you intend to fire. And then they would have a bonus one, which was know your target and what is beyond. Also, why anyone feels the need to pull the trigger to make any firearm safe, which is a relic of hammer fire guns. Yeah. That is the worst cringe thing in the world to me. And it was funny because I saw this one video. It has like 2 million views, so you've probably seen it too. This guy, he takes a Glock with some dummy rounds, He goes, I'm, going to do a safety check with all my family. So he hands someone, says, make it clear, right? First guy dry fired at the end. I'm like, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. And like the next two people that do it, they flag him as they're clearing it. So it's like, oh, my gun's unloaded, so it's so safe. But yet they literally flag you trying to make it safe, quote unquote. Do a video on proper dry practice from beginning to end. Yeah, I need to do that for sure. I need to type out a thing on that for my books that come with class too. Show your whole routine. Okay, will do. Yeah, I need to do that for sure. That's one of the ones I've been procrastinating on because I need that one to be absolutely perfect. And I'm like, that's when I actually want to like put real work into. Baby, calm down.
Yeah. Clean up your poop just for you.
Do we need to play white girl music for you?
She loves the Dixie Chicken.
Yeah. No. Calm down. You're fine. Yeah. But yeah, I need to do a dry practice video. The proper way to set it up. And I want to type that out and have it in my book too. I've written one, like, it was like 100-page, like if you were to, it was 50 pages this size, okay? But it was 100 pages if you were to print it and fold it over. I wrote a book like at the very beginning before I started my business. And the purpose of it was to, maybe end up publishing it, but to really to look in depth and see what pieces I was missing, what I needed to articulate better. But in that, I had actually a section on dry practice. So I could probably just reference that. It would probably still hold up fine right now, but I need to make that. Max said, I got a lot from the tourniquet practice on your own. The video you did with Kayla. Oh, right on. Yeah, guys, the video we did with Kayla, talking about the ventilated operator kit, the 5 Bs, and which tourniquets to buy was fucking awesome. Like, Kayla was so great for doing that video with me. And we should get her on a live stream here eventually. I just want to get so there's more people on the live stream. Like right now we got 6 people, 6 awesome people, but I want more people in on it. But yeah, she did such a good job with that video. And I think it was easy to do a video with her too, where like, I was able to talk a little bit and she was able to give her input. And I liked that video so much. I actually watched it twice. And there were some little nuances in there where I was like, oh yeah, I really liked that, different ways she says something. Even if you understand something, someone can say something, you already understand, but in a different way. And it can give you like a deeper meaning to that thing. Did you make a gay colored fanny pack to send to TFB TV yet? Not yet, but we could do. You think we should do a gay color? Like, should we just do the hot pink? I keep looking for other materials and other patterns I could do. Also want to make a smaller fanny pack. My buddy Trey was telling me about, he has a friend. His friend's huge and he's got such like a giant gut, and he wears a fanny pack to carry his gun in. But when the shirt's over it, because his gut's so big, he literally can't even see the fanny pack. Like
concealed carry.
Yeah, deep concealment fanny pack. There's some wild gay pride patterns. Well, now we gotta get like we could get like a yard of each of the bright colors and make a rainbow flag for the front. Oh, we could do that and just make a short run of it.
Yeah, no one would ever suspect there's a gun in there.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that guy's not carrying a gun. Well, people always freak out about that. Like, what? You're printing. They'll know you have a gun in the fanny pack. sometimes I think it actually helps if you print. Like I feel like sometimes like people are like, I'm probably not gonna do stupid things, you know. Again, I'm pretty sure one time when I had a weirdo at the gas station at night, you know, just don't go to the gas station at night. But I'm pretty sure this one weirdo who ended up asking me for money, I'm pretty sure he kept looking at my gun. Like I could feel it. I can't say for certain, but it seemed like it. Max said, I need to talk to you about an idea I have for an addition to the fanny pack. Yeah, if you got time, let's video chat right after this. So I was gonna change a couple little things so it's easier to like, you know, the elastic. I was thinking I'd switch that out with shock cord. John Willis told me I shouldn't do elastic on there because it'll be hard to warranty. Max said, dude, you as yourself, just looking like you on the whole are printing where what you are, the fucking savage when needed. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's funny. Don Edwards once said at class, he's like, you know, he was talking about you know, you want to look like a hard target, like look like you're not the guy they should mess with. Like Andrew does a great job of it. Until you get to know him and you realize he's a fucking dork. And I was like, yeah. Casey said, firearm safety, only shoot ammo that will not go through the drywall, but somehow it will go 18 inches into flesh and bone. LOL. Yeah, dude. I was thinking about that one right there too, where people will be like, oh, I use this round because it won't penetrate the walls. And it's like, or they claim it won't penetrate people, right? The simple way I look at it is that if I'm trying to shoot through something, I need to shoot more because it's not going to do what I want it to do when I want it to do it. So I need to keep going until it does go through, if it will. But even then, I'm not going to trust it. If I don't want it to go through something, I'm going to think it probably will. So I need to be extra particular about my angles. Max Path, I did door work and security and bouncing most of the time, unless they are drunk. With a look, they are done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're a pretty big, scary-looking motherfucker, too. So, especially because when – I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Max talks, he does he generally keeps about the same tone, right? So sometimes that fucks with your head more, too, at least for me. I don't know. Maybe you yell when you get mad, but it's really simple. Look at them like they are the prey that they are. Yeah. You are food. Yeah. And that's an interesting one too. I wouldn't start with the hardest looking motherfucker you can find, you know, like it's not like that movie Get Hard where you have to go and pick a fight with someone in public. You know, the guy goes, I was in Nam and I fucking loved it. Ugh. But like when you get that awkward, like you both make eye contact at the same time, try this. It's good for your confidence too, but maintain eye contact till they look away, especially if they're wearing a mask. Fuck them. They should feel awkward. I use my voice like a weapon. Works great on the children.
Sounds like someone else I know.
Yeah. I found a way to prevent children from to prevent them from becoming transgender in the future. Check this out. Check this out. You're a girl. I love you. Yeah, you're a girl.
She's so cranky.
But you're a pretty girl like mommy.
I love you. She's tired. She's a teething
You
baby.
go to sleep, little baby.
No, she's not gonna go to sleep. She's gonna keep doing
Stop
this for another
flailing.
hour.
All right. Yeah, you want to take her to bed?
cry for
All right.
a million times.
Usually she just looks back at me. She doesn't start crying.
That's where she likes me.
You're a girl. You like flowers and pink and horses and shit like that. I use my voice like a weapon. Works great on children. Yep. My wife told me one time as I was yelling and dressing my kid down in the checkout line that every other kid in the store has stopped what they were doing and were completely still. Yeah. Yeah, dude. And, you know, it's like it's straight up out of love, you know, because you love them and you don't want them to grow up to be assholes. You know, you want them to become good people. But people are too fucking easy on their kids. They let them get away with murder. Like that does happen. And they, you know, you think about like some of the things you've seen kids say to adults. Doesn't even have to be their parents. Can be to another adult. You're like, I would never fucking have done that when I was a kid. And if I had, that adult probably would have smacked me in the face. Not saying to hit your kids or anything like that, but like, you know, respect and discipline. Because the other thing with that too is that, you know, if you do act like that as an adult, you might get smacked in the face. And that's something I've told my kids. I'm like, you don't want to do that. If you do that as an adult, another adult will probably hurt you. And that goes into the anti-bullying shit too, right? Kids need to bully each other and they need to handle it on their own. And what I mean by that is every person alive has bullied someone else at one point, okay? And they've also been bullied. The key to it is that the person who's getting bullied needs to stand up for themselves so they learn how to do that. And the person who's doing the bullying isn't necessarily a bad person. They're just doing something wrong at the time. And they need to learn that that's not okay, right? They need to learn consequences of it. And you still get bullied as an adult, you know, it's just different it's just a different way than when you were a kid. Max said, my daughter hated me from about 16 or 17 to 19. But when she got out of boot camp, she told me that she wouldn't have made it through unless I was that tough on her. Right on, man. Yeah, my dad used to get fucking furious for like anything. But boot camp did not faze me. When they were yelling, it did not faze me. It's funny too. People will be like, oh, I could never do that because a drill instructor got on my face. I'd smack the shit out of him. Like, okay, sure. You know, just like when people talk about a fist fight, like I would have done this, or like, oh, if you would have said that to me, I would have smacked the shit out of him. Like they generally, those are the biggest pussies. Okay. You know, the ones who always say, I would just blah, blah, blah. Casey said, I take my son to Walmart and tell him he can have anything out of the girls section. He tells me, Daddy, I'm a boy. I don't want pink girl toys. That's funny. Oh, by the way, so I got your mask. There's another thing I need to give you back. And then I got your books, and there's a couple of your son's toys that are here still. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have a party or something before we go to Prepare Patriot. But otherwise, I can just bring that shit up there. I just need to remember to put it all aside in one spot. I keep finding like little parts of toys and stuff that I'm pretty sure are his. Those drill or the fuck they would. Yeah, exactly. Those drill instructors are usually badass motherfuckers, especially the Marine DIs. Yeah. My personally, my senior wasn't that scary. You know, but like my kill hat and my J hat, they were both pretty fucking scary. Like Yeah, especially my kill hat. Just because, like, well, one, he grabbed me by the collar and shoved me against a wall once, and another time he threatened to stab me in the eye with my pen and kind of came close to it. but aside from that, the dude was insanely fucking jacked. Yeah. And I couldn't understand what he was saying ever. No one ever could. Completely inaudible. Something weird with his voice. It wasn't the frog voice that you guys get from screaming at everyone. It was like, left, right, ice. And I was like, we're like, what the fuck did he say? And we'd all go different directions and shit. Richard said, by their own definition of being a bully, Facebook and Instagram are the biggest bullies on their own platforms. Yeah, they're fucking straight tyrannical. By the way, did Elon Musk buy Twitter yet? I saw a meme saying he did, but I didn't believe it yet. I haven't seen anything else. I don't know if you guys know, but yeah. The other, even gayer than Facebook and Instagram, is if you're in a Facebook group and the admins in there, the admins can be straight dick bags. If you want a good place to argue with communists, join Alex Jones meme stash, full of piece of shit communists, and just tear them apart, make them feel bad. Max Path, my dad had a guy when he went through jump school that was a older Filipino with a huge cobra tattoo that covered his chest. Max said he told me one time during hand to hand, he threw my dad across the room, and my dad never figured out how he did it. My dad was my size. This guy was like 5'0". Dude, the guys that are like short and also strong, they usually like to fight a lot, and they just got more of it in them. And they lots of times they would feel like they have to prove it, you know. That was really confusing to me. When I was in like elementary school and middle school, is when like guys much smaller than me wanted to fight me, and I was like, what? Like, why? Like, like that doesn't sound smart at all. Yeah, small man disease. Yeah, and I'm not talking shit on short people either. It's just like the way it is. They generally want to fight. They get pissed off easier. Richard said, the thing about paratroopers, we don't throw you across the room. We just shift the whole building. Yeah, Max, you're gonna get to meet Rich. Pretty cool dude. I met him in the team room. He was on the last live stream. Jaeger did that I was on with. He was on there with me. And Casey, if you're still here too, I haven't seen your comment in a minute. Casey said he's down to come to the class too, so he's gonna be taking it. I'm jealous because I want to take a Force on Force class, but I'll be happy to get to role playing it too. Oh shit! Fucking 9:30. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Once again, the shock cord flashlight adapters, I'll be putting them up for sale on the site, but for the next week, every $50 you spend on either training or gear, you will get 2 of these, okay? 2 of these for every $50. Casey said, I'm a short fucker, let's fight. No, I don't want to fight. But Casey, I will say, from role playing in his Force on Force class, Casey is really good about not getting into stupid fights, from what I have seen. The thing, maybe once he started carrying a gun, it went away. He used to get in fights with everyone. I don't know. Max said, LOL, LB, this is the guy was in his 60s, maybe 50s, and this was back in 68. I think so. He may have been improved in the shit in the Philippines. He may have been in. Oh, sorry. He may have been involved in the shit in the Philippines way back when. Yeah, Filipino fighting is pretty cool. Fuck, maybe I'll be able to make knife fighting tomorrow. That's a hard thing about Tuesdays for me. I gotta do school and I gotta go to knife fighting. And one gets done right before the other. I'm looking forward to the class. I love that adrenaline. Yeah. Man, the fucking like I remember when I did the fight, it was like a huge fucking dump every time, and I was so tired at the end of the day. It's like probably the least physical class because you just go through a scenario and then you sit down and wait. But god damn, I was fucking exhausted at the end of the day. And you feel more alive after it too. I'll tell you also at the end of advanced fighting pistol, you'll feel pretty fucking alive also. But all right, guys. So that's it. Thank you all for joining. I got a video that's coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna try to record some more, trying to put out more content. Man, I like if you have a business, make YouTube videos. I swear to God, every time I make a video, I get sales. So that it helps out. Thank you guys for buying the products. Thank you guys for coming out to classes, Casey. Thank you so much, especially since like you and Everett brought so many guys. It's so fucking cool to have you guys as a part of my family. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let's see, read last comment. Trying to write out those scenarios afterwards was hard as shit. Yeah, trying to remember what happened. Yeah. Casey, don't worry. You'll get some. I'm going to bring a shitload of Prepare Patriot. Yeah, I'll bring these to Prepare Patriot, so you'll get some. But thank you guys for watching. Keep fighting communism. And remember that training saves lives.